Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, guys, I'm gonna finally weigh in a little bit on the Anthony Joshua saga, and we're gonna keep it short. And this is how short we're gonna keep it. Get well, my man Anthony Joshua. Just get well, right? That's all we got to really say to Anthony Joshua is get well, because y'all kind of know that I'm not really into sensationalism. I'll never be a good YouTube channel, right? Why I don't put so much effort in it because it's just so many things that I don't like to talk about, and my age shows when I see things like Anthony Joshua get into a car accident and there's so much footage there of him getting out of the car and stuff. And I'm like, it's hard to watch that kind of stuff. It's like, man, let this man, he's just been through an ordeal and, get up about his business. So that's how it was. So I kind of just, heard some things, but I wasn't going to be doing, several videos about Anthony Joshua and his ordeal. I've heard a lot about it. It was a bad car accident, right? A bad car accident. But if when you lose people that close to you, right? Friends, they worked for him or with him, but also friends, right? In the car that you were in, that's a trauma that we don't. You if you haven't been in anything like that, you can't understand that. So that's what he's going through. That's why I'm saying get well. On top of it, he changed seats at the last minute, you know, and seats where he would have been killed in the accident. You know what I mean? So he's probably going through trauma with that. The Final Destination thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into it, because it's not at all in that direction. But it's a whole lot of things that's going through his head. He's people that he's lost, that he made it, being thankful for that, probably feeling a little bit, bad for a lot of reasons. And then we coming up to him talking about boxing matches. When is he gonna fight and stuff like that? I hear his cousin said, or his uncle, one of them said he's retired. Well, duh. Yeah, retire, and get yourself together mentally or whatever, and do whatever you got to do. My brother, do whatever you got to do. Hey, much love. God bless to him and everybody involved, the families involved, and all that. We got to give them some distance, right? Stop coming to him just for titles, for videos, because so much information out there nowadays that I'm pretty sure he can't get his piece. Like I say, we'll end this by just saying, get well, Anthony Joshua. Whatever you're gonna do, we're gonna be down with you. And this is from somebody who's not down with Anthony Joshua, never was, right? But he is a boxer, which he gets much respect, and he was an adversary from boxers that I liked. But this is an awesome guy, awesome fighter, awesome boxer, a world champion, 2 time, right? Done well for the sport. I was hoping he'd get beat by these people and those other people, but let me make sure to just put this in perspective. I wasn't a Michael Jordan fan, because he was whooping our butts. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't a Tom Brady fan because he was whooping our butts. Some of the all-time greats you're not fans of, but you recognize, right, their talent. You recognize how awesome they are, and you understand that they're very good for the sport. And Anthony Joshua is one of those. So God bless, and just get well, physically and mentally. And don't think about no damn boxing or anything else. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.